Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole. So as you can see, it is a beautiful day here today, and we are going to be having a lot of fun decorating my front entryway that you see behind me. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you want to see what we get into, go ahead and keep watching. All right, y'all, so here we are at my entryway. So this is going to be my to-do list. We need to clean. We need to make 2 benches for either side. I want to plant new ferns since my other ones died in the freeze that we had. And I want to hang a spring wreath. And of course, make it welcoming. So the first thing I'm going to start with is measuring this area. This is where I want the bench to go. I'm going to put one on this side and one on the other side as well. All right, y'all, so the materials we're gonna need is a sander. I'm gonna be using this palm sander, but you can also just use regular sandpaper and just do it by hand, and 220 grit sandpaper. You're gonna need a mask and safety goggles. You're also gonna need your pre-stain and your stain of choice. I'm gonna be using this Poly Shades. It's a stain and polyurethane in one, which is awesome because then we don't have to worry about sealing it after we are done staining. I am going to be applying both the pre-stain and the stain with rags. You need gloves. You're also going to need a saw, any kind of saw that you want to use. This is what I'm using. You're going to need a drill and then also 3-inch wood screws. So the lumber we're gonna need for this project is gonna be 1 2x12 by 8 that we're gonna cut in half to make the tops of the benches. You're also gonna need 1 2x4 by 16, and those will cut into the lengths to make the benches as tall as we want. So the first thing I'm gonna start with is by measuring the tops of the benches. I do want each bench to be 4 foot long, so I'm just gonna measure and make sure that I have it marked right at 4 feet.
Yeah.
So next we're gonna start cutting the 2x4s. So what we're gonna cut is 8 20-inch pieces. These are gonna act as the legs. And we are also gonna cut 4 8-inch pieces, and these are gonna be the supports for the legs. So now that all the pieces of wood are cut down, we are gonna go ahead and start sanding everything down. Like I said, we're gonna be using 220 grit sandpaper. The reason that we wanna sand everything down is just so that we have a really smooth surface for when we go ahead and stain. Also, it will remove any type of little splintering that happened on the edges, as you can see here from the saw. And would you just look at this smooth finish? No more splintering on the edges, and I wish that you guys could feel this wood because it is so soft. So we're making good progress. Now that everything is cut and sanded down, I am so excited because we are getting to the fun part, which is the staining part, and then building, and we're completely done. So this is the pre-stain we're gonna be using. And then I'm gonna be wearing some gloves, and I just have some little rags here. I'm gonna be applying it with rags. Alright y'all, so now that the pre-stain is dried, we can go ahead and start staining. So this is what I'm going to be using, Minwax Poly Shades in Mission Oak. This is the color that it is going to be on my little test piece. So let's get to staining all of the pieces of wood. So it's now the next day. I finished off the day yesterday with staining and polyurethaning those pieces of wood. So now today we are going to go ahead and put the benches together. So now that the top of the bench is on, I am going to measure 8 inches in on either side because that is exactly where I want my legs to go. All done with the first bench, and what better to do than to relax, drink some water, and enjoy your hard work. Today was to get the entire entryway ready for spring, really welcoming and cute looking, but insert clip here. Yeah, did you see that? We're literally like in a, I guess you would call it a haboob, dust storm, literally dust everywhere outside right now. Like, I don't even want to go out there and breathe all that dust into my lungs. So yeah, no, that's not going to end up happening today. So what we're going to do right now is we are going to make a beautiful spring wreath to add to the front door tomorrow, because I already checked the weather and tomorrow the weather is supposed to be really nice again. So let's get to making a spring wreath now that we have our coffee to kind of motivate us, because really the weather's kind of a downer, so coffee is to the rescue as usual. So now that all of my flowers are picked, I'm gonna go ahead and use this basket as my base for my wreath. And I'm gonna use this floral foam from Dollar Tree. I'm not gonna take the plastic off of it because I like the plastic to stay on. That way when I actually put my picks in, the foam doesn't go flying everywhere and I'm not like inhaling it. So I'm just gonna keep the plastic on it. I'm gonna go ahead and hot glue it right to the spot that I want it, like this. Really, the thing that I've found most important when I make my wreaths is to just mimic both sides, make them both look the same. So if you put something on one side, then put it on the other side as well. I feel like it makes the whole wreath look a little bit more put together once you're done. But really, that's it. Other than that, I kind of go crazy and just do whatever I feel like doing when I'm making my wreaths, and I think they always come out really cute. Also, I chose these color florals because I do have a spring mat that I'm going to be using, and I do want my wreath to match the mat. I feel like it's going to look super cute and put together once it's all done. Alright y'all, so it's now the next day. It is still kind of breezy, but it is not anything like it was yesterday. So today we can go ahead and get to the fun part, the decorating of the entryway. Now everything is cleaned off, at least good enough, as it is still breezy out right now. So little leaves and things like that will still be coming in. I wish they weren't, but they will. So yes, blank canvas. So as you guys can see, here is the mat, and it does match the wreath, and I'm so excited. And here is Sasha being a little nosy. I had to go to Hobby Lobby to get a couple of pillows that you all will see in a little bit, and I just thought she was so cute, being nosy. This is what she does every time I go out shopping. So these are the pillows from Hobby Lobby. If you get them when they're 50% off, I got these pillows 18 by 18 each for, I think they were $5.99. So super good deal. They sell these similar ones at Pottery Barn for way more. So I feel like I got the Pottery Barn look for less, which is awesome. And this cute bunny also came from Hobby Lobby. And last but not least, just to add a little bit of an extra flair, I got these stakes and these solar powered lanterns from Hobby Lobby, and I'm gonna add them to the ferns. I really like how they just added a little bit of extra height to this area to kind of take your eye up to the beautiful wreath, and they add some extra really cute light and ambiance at night.
Y'all, so that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed this extreme makeover of my little entryway right here. I think it's gonna be perfect when we have Amazon packages coming or maybe food delivered. It's perfect to have these little benches for them to go ahead and set things on. So I really hope that you enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and let me know in the comments, like the video, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I have a lot of fun videos coming out soon. So I will see you guys in the next video. So funny, y'all, that I just finished the video and it worked. Amazon left the package.